I wanted to talk today about travel. You know, travel is the antidote to ignorance. Why do I say that? When we get on a plane and go somewhere different, somewhere that we've never been to before, we get to know new people, new cultures. And what does that do for us? It opens up our minds to new possibilities. It also brings down the barriers and preconceived notions. So sometimes we have, a wrong idea about a culture, a people, because we've heard it from others. And there's nothing better than to judge for ourselves, make that choice and make that decision, as to how to feel about a topic based on our personal experience. Now, what else does travel do for you? It opens up your ideas and your minds to new possibilities, to different ways of thinking, to different ways of solving problems, to different ways of approaching life. And you meet so many wonderful people when you travel. I've made some amazing friends around the globe, and these are eternal friendships that I will have. People who have helped me get through difficult times, or just helped me experience an amazing moment. People who have, given me new ways of. Sorry, this Osmo today is giving me issues. Different ways of experiencing the world, if you will. And that's so important because all too often we kind of get into these patterns, if you will, and comfortable situations, and we don't venture out. And what does that do? We stop growing. When we travel, we evolve. We evolve because we are experiencing new things. We're getting out of our comfort zones. We realize that we are strong, that we are problem solvers, that, when you're in a different town, country, or city, and you don't know your way around and you figure it out, you feel good about yourself. When you, at the end of the day, when when you reflect on what you've done during the day and how you got around, and, how you found the subway, or how you found a train or a bus, or even an Uber, you really feel good because it means you're a problem solver. It means that you are willing to explore new things. And what does that do? That makes you feel good, makes you feel young, makes you feel, what happens to us as we get older? A lot of times we stop exploring. We forget how to be adventurous. In fact, one of the things I love to do is, when I can't travel, immediately, then I'll find a documentary about a place like Papua New Guinea, diving in Papua New Guinea. How awesome is that, So travel helps you to get rid of erroneous ideas you may have about a culture. It also brings down barriers of political ideologies. You realize that there's very little that differentiates us from other people. We all want to have a roof over our heads and food and make sure our children are okay, live in safe neighborhoods. And so that's the value in getting on a plane and going somewhere different. Also going somewhere where you don't speak the language. The idea of getting around a place and being able to communicate with others through hand signals, through a smile, through maybe using a new app. All these things help you to grow and help you to see how wonderful the world is out there. And travel just helps you to understand how much more there is than just our, own cities and towns. There is a world out there. The world does not revolve around where we live. We are just a microcosm of so much more, so much beauty. And I love traveling because it helps me to see how other people relate to family members and to other community members. And, I come back and I feel so enriched. And there's just so much value to getting that passport stamped. And I'm not talking about just going first class everywhere. And, that's fun. But that's not how you see the real countries. That's not how you see a new culture. You see a new culture by getting on those buses with pigs and chickens and whatnot. And I love to do that. So think about it. You know, is it time for you to get out, you know, get your backpack on, or just pack those bags and begin traveling again? Get out of your comfort zone, and it'll be the best thing that you can do for your soul, for your outlook on life. And again, I'm sorry about this Osmo, for growing and for experiencing the world a new way, and to come back rejuvenated. So have fun today. Think about your next travel plans, and I wish you well.